All right, so I want to talk about living in America or just living in Massachusetts and what my experience is like. Yeah, uh, I like to use a mirror when I'm riding my bike on the road. It helps me to look in the back instead of having to turn my head around. Uh, I like to look, make sure there's no cars or how many cars are behind me, and it helps me really stay safe on the road. I also like to wear bright yellow clothing articles like a helmet, gloves, a backpack. Helps me to really stand out on the road. So the drivers in Massachusetts, they give you a pretty good like distance pass, a good passing distance. And I've had some problems before where people would shout like "get off the road" or they'll pass you really close or kind of like throw liquid at you, and that's about it. But I'm sure, like, you could find that anywhere else in the world. And the roads here, so it snows in the winter, and so when it snows, like, it'll expand the the road, the cement, and it'll break apart. And so you got that going on and traffic, and eventually the roads get beat up. So the roads here, they're kind of decent. Like, you'll get some sections where it's very choppy and uncomfortable. And then this road here is like it's not that narrow compared to other roads. Like you'll see in the video, there's some narrow roads. This one's clearly divided, but we have roads where there's no division, so it's kind of compact and tight. And I'm trying to ride as close to the right as possible without putting myself at risk. And you can see the roads. It's got like some manhole covers. Some parts of the road are like already destroyed. And but yeah, it's beautiful here. I really like living in Massachusetts. I used to live in Florida like 6 years ago, and I moved up here because I was working at a vegan kitchen. It was a restaurant, and I got tired of working in the food industry. And I had been riding my bike to commute everywhere. And then I was like, I want to really learn how to work on my own bike. And the bike shops in Florida weren't hiring me. And so I knew Massachusetts had a big cycling community. And so I came up here and I applied at Landry's Bicycles and I got the job. And I've been working at the bike shop for 6 years now. And it's a great bike shop. There's a lot of talented people. The culture is very awesome compared to like other bike shops, and it's lovely. And trying to think, yeah. Anyways, so this is part of the roads here. To get to work, I pass this intersection. It's a pretty safe intersection that I ride past. And when I lived in Florida, it was flat roads, and you'll get hills like around Claremont. And I just got tired of living in Florida. I wanted to ride more hills, so I came up here. Now, when I came up here, I remember it was snowing, and I just rode through that stuff. I had come from Florida, and I'm like, it was always hot, so my body wasn't used to the cold here, or yeah, my body didn't feel the cold as much until like living here a couple years, and then I got sick of living in the cold. So now I kind of want to move back out into somewhere warmer. Um, I was thinking maybe going back to Florida, maybe Arizona or California, but I have been interested in looking at like Thailand and the Philippines. I know like Thailand, or at least the Philippines is like a third world country, but I hear the people are super friendly. You get a lot of fruit. It's, you know, it's always, I would say, sunny or hot year round. Whereas here in Massachusetts, when the winter comes, it's just kind of like there's you could get gray skies for like a month. So yeah, over here, if you look, there's this section of land that's been cleared out. I think it's like it's a hill for families to sled down, which is pretty cool. I've never been here when it snows, but I'm sure like families come up here and they slide down with their sleds, with their children and things like that. I think that was pretty cool. I might actually stop by and like fly my drone someday. I don't know, but yeah, this section of the road I'd like to take if I want to do more climbing on my commute to work, because I notice I get some good elevation gain here. It's nice. But anyways, yeah, America is pretty great. Like I know a lot of people that come up here to make money, and then they'll go so that they can send back to their home country to buy land or a house or just support their families. So that's really nice. I know, like in the news, you'll see like shootings or violence or whatever. The government, politics. Me, I don't pay attention to that stuff. Like I know it's somewhat important. Like even if they like took all my possessions, whatever, I'm gonna be happy. If I have my bike, I'll ride my bike. If they take away my bike, fine, I'll walk. Like I mean, come on, be realistic. You know, I don't really know how much what they can really do to affect anyone. Like I know a lot of people, they are kind of like struggling money wise, but I'm single. I don't have kids. I don't have a girlfriend to like spend money on, and I'm not saying those stuff are bad. Those are very children are they're very special. I love kids, and having a girlfriend too is awesome. You spend time with someone you really align with, who can help you reach your goals, and especially too if you guys are really into each other. But yeah, I save money, and I also don't drive a car. I don't own a car. I used to want to buy one, but then I'm like, I save way more money on the bike. I don't pay money to go to the gym. Well, I'm currently going to the gym because I want to box and I like weightlifting. But in terms of like cardio, like a bicycle does that for you. And a bicycle is low maintenance, and it doesn't cost much to maintain it. And my diet, what I eat mainly is just rice and fruit and water, and that's about it. Like literally daily, that's what I eat. I save money, like a lot of money that way. Yeah, I'll buy, maybe occasionally I'll buy like soy sauce, beans, some vegan junk food. And I still buy stuff too, like massage guns. I also wear glasses, so I buy like glasses and things like that. But the money I save helps me to buy that kind of stuff. And I'm actually trying not to buy as much stuff anymore. I really don't like it. And I'm not someone who also wants to make a lot of money. Like, I don't, I mean, it'd be nice to own a home. I don't own a home, I rent. But the people out there who are like, I gotta buy a home, I gotta buy a car, I gotta make a family, that is a lot of work. And, I don't, I'd love that stuff, but I don't. It just seems like even though America is very great, there's a lot of opportunity. It's gonna be very difficult to get that unless you're like going to some really high-paying job where it sucks. You don't. I work at a bike shop and I work on bikes. I meet people who ride bikes. I get to I get to see all this cool technology and all these bikes, and I like that. It doesn't pay a lot, but it's my happiness. I'm happy, and as long as I'm happy, I think that's what counts. It helps me to be a better person. Interacting with people, and also just spreading, or just helping people out. By being happy, I help people out better. I'm in a good mood, so people aren't always like getting negative around me. But people still get negative because a lot of people also they drink caffeine. Caffeine can really like negatively affect your health in terms of like mood, mental, hormonal, and yeah. So living in America, you can really like make a good life for yourself here, but I think it's all about how you do it. Now you can go out with like drink coffee all day, you know, work yourself to the bone so you can get all this stuff, but that is, I don't know, that's tough. And but yeah, even though I do live here, I have been interested in kind of going to like Philippines, for example. I know the Philippines is a third world country, and the standards of living there are lower. But I really love riding my bike. Like I said, to me, money isn't the big picture. Like it helps, so I could travel and do all these things. But I'd rather um, enjoy life the best that I can. Even working at the bike shop, I'm working like 40 plus hours a week, and it's not a bad thing. But I do want to ride more. I also want to do with like a girlfriend, find a girl who I can share my life with. And I don't know, working here kind of makes it hard, and I want to at least make enough too where she wouldn't have to work, and unless she wants to. And I don't want her to have to work at a job she hates so she can afford like a house or car. So I'd like to make a little more, if unless I find a girl who's also into just like not having a lot of things and just traveling and doing all these things together. That would be awesome. And yeah, so America is pretty great. I think if anyone wants to visit, definitely check out some of these great places. Florida's pretty good. Massachusetts pretty good. I know there's been like news about shootings and violence and stuff like that, but I've never, fortunately, thank God, I've never seen or experienced it. And it's unfortunate that there are people who have, but I'm sure in other countries, you'll find that something like that, not like mass shootings, but I don't know, kidnaps, murders. The world's crazy, and is it getting better? I don't know, but Yeah, I just passed the American flag. It looks really beautiful uh, in the video. Just wanted to mention that America has its good good traits, and it's got its bad traits. Yeah, so I'm on Route 9. I just crossed McDonald's, and I'm riding up this hill. I'm pulling into the bike shop. So this is the bike shop, Landry's Bicycles in Westboro. And if you're ever around, come check us out. We'll help you out. We got a lot of good people working here. And yeah, thanks for watching.